an upcoming talk on ITV Gold, Professor Pradeep B. Deshpande, the former chair of the Department of Chemical Engineering at the University of Louisville and president and CEO of Six Sigma and Advanced Controls, will engage in a thought-provoking exploration of Sanatan Dharma, Casteism and Hinduism. Drawing from his extensive expertise, Professor Deshpande promises to shed light on these intricate subjects, offering valuable insights and perspectives. Don't miss this talk on ITV Gold. Let's start with this fundamental question, like what is the origination of the formation of this universe, and what is Sanatan Dharma, and how are these two related?
All right. How is the universe created? And how is the creation of the universe linked to Sanatan Dharma?
Right.
That's what you want to know.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I will tell you an interesting story. Hopefully, it's about the year is 1995, and teenager Amanda Gefter. Actually, she is from Northeast. She's having dinner with her dad, Professor Warren Gefter, who is a professor of pathology at the University of Pennsylvania Medical School in Philadelphia. Okay. During the course of dinner, Dr. Gefter asked Amanda, "What is nothing?" Amanda responded, "Maybe absence of something or absence of everything." "Why do you ask?" Dr. Gefter then told Amanda that just might hold the key to the beginning of the universe. Now, for the first time, according to her own account, Amanda had a smile on her face in many, many years. This class-cutting, sleeping through classes teenager got excited for the first time in many years, according to her. So she asks her dad, how do we find out? So the dad says, let's do some research. Well, research they did, buying book after book on topics like quantum mechanics, relativity theory, astronomy, cosmology, particle physics, and so on, study late into the night until her mother would tell them, "It's getting pretty late. It's time to go to bed." In any event, the father-daughter duo, they find a hint here and a clue there, but no real answers. So then they decide that they have to talk directly to the physicists, Now the year is 2002. Amanda has graduated from college, as high school, and she's working at a bridal magazine called Manhattan Magazine. When she stumbled upon an announcement of a physics and ultimate reality conference at Princeton that had been organized to celebrate the 90th birthday of famed physicist John Archibald Wheeler, a colleague of Albert Einstein at Princeton. So they decided that they will travel to Princeton, but and attend the conference. That would be the opportunity to meet many physicists. Well, unfortunately, neither of them is a physicist. So how to get there? In any event, Amanda gathered courage and asked the conference organizer on the telephone, "We'd like to cover your conference," pretending to be a journalist. "And could we have a couple of tickets?" So the conference organizer says, "Sure, we'll send them to you." So the father duo attended the conference, met a number of physicists, and when the opportunity was right, they had an audience with John Archibald Wheeler. Dr. Gefter asked Dr. Wheeler, hey, what is, who created the universe? Dr. Wheeler said, physics. The universe is a self-excited circuit. Upon hearing this, Amanda wrote down in her notebook, Wheeler thinks the universe came out of nothing. So now let's evaluate what Dr. Wheeler said. If the size of the universe, let's say, is this big today, and in 1929, Edwin Hubble discovered that the universe was expanding. If you go back 1 billion years, the universe would be smaller. 10 billion years, it would be still smaller. If you go back some 13.8 billion years, the size of the universe would be about what is called Planck length, 10 to the minus 33 centimeters in diameter. So the universe at that time was an extremely hot, unbelievably small, and immensely dense energy phase. The question arises, on one side of the energy phase of the Big Bang event, there is this expanding universe. What's on the other side? So my colleague and associate Jim Kowal took this one step further after Amanda Gifter had concluded that on the other side of the energy phase of the Big Bang event, there is absolutely nothing, a zero, void. So my associate Jim Kowal concluded that nothing physical can travel through the size of Planck length and be present on the other side, that is of even fundamental forces of nature like electromagnetism, gravity, small, weak nuclear force, strong nuclear force. They're all physical. They cannot possibly go through the size of Planck length, 10 to the minus 33 centimeters in diameter. But consciousness is not physical. It has no difficulty going through the size of Planck length and be present on the other side. So it is the consciousness that created the energy phase of the Big Bang event, which then created the universe. His Holiness the Dalai Lama says that the universe may end one day, but consciousness will remain because it is eternal. It was always there, it will always be there. Now, mind you, science or physics cannot explain how nothing can create anything or something like the energy phase of the Big Bang event. But consciousness can. Now, coming to the notion of Sanatan Dharma, we have to understand a concept from ancient times called Sankhya. Not Sankhya, enumeration, but Sankhya. Sankhya posits that there are 5 principal elements and 3 what are called gunas, abbreviated as S, R, and T, in all of creation. Now you might wonder how something that is inanimate can possibly have the attributes S, R, and T.